Hello, everyone. I would like to do my movie review of Alone Yet Not Alone. It is a 2013 movie. It says the year is 1755 and the English colonies are being ravaged by the atrocities of war. Opposing European powers have clashed over the fertile Ohio Valley and entire families are devastated. It stars Kelly Grayson, Natalie Racusin, Clay Walker, Jen Chandler, Ozzy Torres, Tony Wade, Robert Pierce, Joni Stewart, Joseph Gray, James Hartner, Cassie Brennan, and Kelly Devins. I saw this movie about a week ago or so, and it just took me some time to kind of realize how good a movie I had actually seen. I wanted to think about it for a while and what to say in my review here. So, the fact that it has to do with history is never a bright spot for me. If you've seen any of my other reviews, and I know what's coming. I know what's going to happen. I mean, when you're making a movie about history, you can only do so many twists and turns, but this one was full of more heartfelt seriousness and the matters that it had to handle. There was so much drama along with it that it just was able to handle it the way it wanted to. So, the fact that what the story is about is with the war between Indians and, well, it's supposed to be the English, but then the English against the French, and the Indians decide to go with the French after the English kind of decide that they don't want Indian scum on their side. So the Indians end up going with the French, and it kind of goes from there, and there's a lot of different sides of war. There's a lot of different twists and turns, and I don't want to give away the whole movie, but obviously families are torn apart, and land is one of the most prized value things back then. So, what I like so much about the movie is I was just totally into it the whole time. I just kind of stuck in my player. I thought I'd be able to not pay attention that much, but it just kept grabbing my attention every minute. So it had something going on. I don't want to give away the ending because that's really the greatest part. And if you didn't realize what happens in this movie actually happened in history, it'll kind of open up your eyes to what, that time of history really did to people. But honestly, it kind of opened my eyes, and obviously I haven't had to worry about that time of history for a while in my life personally. So I just think it was a really great adaptation of what it used to be like, and the ending after kind of a chase scene, I'll just call it that, is after that is the real ending, and it just kind of, if you're not human, then I guess you won't be moved by it, but most people will be moved by the ending. So, this is my first review for a movie in 2018 that I am going to give an A to. I really love this movie. I hope I remember it through the whole year because it is my first one that I'm going to give an A to. And I do watch a lot of movies of different kinds and different categories and all this stuff, different entertainment. So usually the historical ones kind of fall through my appreciation, but I really, really cared for this one, and I think how it was handled was very good. The actors were all great. All the Indians, when they got called up to sign up to this movie, who knows what they were thinking when they thought they had to kind of play the bad people or whatever, and they probably have accepted their history and what their ancestors used to do to people, so they probably didn't have too much of a problem handling that, but there was some kind of disgusting stuff along the way. I'll just warn you. I mean, that's just kind of how history was back then. I'll just say that. So really try and give this movie a chance if you Haven't ever heard of it. There is an original song called Alone Yet Not Alone, so maybe you want to look that up first and kind of get in the mood for it. But I just think this was a great movie, and I really appreciate it for what it was. So try and put it on your list, okay, guys? Other than that, just thanks for watching. My name's Danny, and keep trying to watch my reviews. I'll keep them coming, and enjoy your movies. Thanks.